guys, what is up? It's James Penrose here, back again for my next video. Welcome. And in today's video, as you can tell from the title down below, is a potential match that I see going down the line for WWE Summerslam 2017 next month in August. And after what we saw this past Monday night on Raw, with the whole main event with Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe, and how that escalated into a big debacle where you have Braun Strowman return from that massive ambulance chaos, like great balls of fire, and he just comes back like it ain't shit. Like, honestly, first off, I love Braun Strowman at this point. 9 months ago, I would not have said that, but at this point, to see how they built Braun Strowman up as a complete and utter beast, a monster, and how he's took out Roman Reigns constantly every time, and they've made him look strong, and they've had him go over Roman Reigns at Great Balls of Fire, and Extreme Rules, I think it was. Honestly, it's just been awesome at this point. The fans love Braun Strowman. It's almost to the point where, even though he's a heel, he's the biggest babyface on the main roster. Like, let's just get that straight. But the match that's pretty much set in stone for SummerSlam is a fatal four-way match for the WWE Universal Championship. We have Brock Lesnar as the champion going up against Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Samoa fucking Joe. Now, I mentioned in my the previous video before the last one, where I talked about the ending of Great Balls of Fire with Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe, and how I said that if you had just Brock Lesnar beat Samoa Joe clean, then Samoa Joe's not going to get another title match against Brock Lesnar. It's pointless. Lesnar won. That's the end of that. It's over. Well, and I also mentioned that if they were to throw a curveball around this, and they may do like a triple threat, a fatal four-way, add them all in there, and it's just one big epic showdown for the title at SummerSlam, I would talk about it and I would be invested in that. And that's what ended up happening this past Monday night on Raw, where Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe had a pretty good match to main event Raw, and then that's when out of nowhere Braun Strowman came out to a massive pop, by the way, and completely fucking annihilated Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe at the same time. Security comes to the ring and they're trying to stop him, and Braun Strowman's like, "I'm not finished with you!" And he just power slams Roman Reigns twice, power slams Samoa Joe, and he stands tall in the ring. And that's how you know it's set in stone. What I don't really like is how they haven't announced it yet, even though we know it's going to happen, and it's the match that, when you have the certain possibilities and outcomes that we were looking for before the match, you know, do we really want to see Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship again? Whether it's at WrestleMania, God almighty help us, or whether it's at SummerSlam, which again would have been an absolute train wreck. We don't even have to do this match at either of them. Like, that would be a disaster. Thank God we're not going down that route. I would also, maybe I'd love to see a rematch one-on-one with Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar, but again, they wouldn't do that because Joe's already lost, so what's the point? So now we have this fatal four-way match, and we all know it's going to be announced, and first off, this is going to be an epic match, by the way. This is going to be a fantastic match, a show-stealer, potential match of the night for sure, depending on what other matches they could do at the show. Who would I think win this match? That's the big question right now. Going into SummerSlam, with Brock Lesnar's contract almost coming towards an end, we're in 2017 now. I think Brock Lesnar's time is coming very, very soon. Who's going to gain the championship? Who's going to win the Universal Championship? For me, it's either Braun Strowman or Samoa Joe. As long as Roman Reigns does not win this match, everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner. Well, I say that, but Brock Lesnar retains after all this again. I probably will be pretty pissed about that as well. So, in my eyes, it's between either Braun Strowman or Samoa Joe. And for me, it's a tough one. It really is a tough one. Tell me in the comments below, guys, who would you rather have as the Universal Champion right now? Braun Strowman or Samoa Joe? For me, in this point in time, I'm going to say Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is the one that, since he's come up to the main roster, has been booked, boom, like that ever since he's come up, as a perfectly built up heel monster who don't take shit from no one, who comes to the ring, kicks ass and takes names and leaves, and when he's on the mic, oh my god, can he talk. Even though we might not see it a lot with most of the heels, and especially with Roman Reigns, even though he feels like a heel to me, even though he's not, somehow. The way Roman Reigns, he's got no mic skills. Still to this day, he has no mic skills, no charisma. Unlike Samoa Joe, when he's on the mic, he's raw, he's intense, he's in your face. Especially when he was in with Brock Lesnar as well. He was no bullshit, straight to the point at hand with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, and that was to the point where they had their brawl, and backstage Samoa Joe wanted to find Brock Lesnar, and everything building up to the match was just brilliant, and how they put Samoa Joe. So, if they were to give him the Universal Championship at this point, I honestly would love that. But then again, if you were to give it to Braun Strowman, again, I wouldn't complain, because I love Braun Strowman. And again, 9 months ago, I would have said, Braun Strowman, literally, just another big guy with a big look. Wow, whoop-de-doo. But the way they've booked him as well, having beat up and destroy Roman Reigns constantly, a guy that, let's be honest, doesn't care at all. Roman Reigns does not give a shit, has no charisma, the fans do not like him, he's forced down our throats. It feels like even more than John Cena was shoved down our throats. And it's only been, what, 2-3 years it's been going on for now, and it feels like a decade. That's how bad it feels. So, Braun Strowman or Samoa Joe as Universal Champion, I would love that. Brock Lesnar retaining makes no sense, doesn't benefit anyone. It didn't benefit anyone when he retained against Samoa Joe at Great Balls of Fire. And do I even need to say how we would feel if Roman Reigns would win? Like, it's... But on the side note, at least we are not doing Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, and it better not happen at WrestleMania either. And if they do that, then fuck you. That's all I got to say. So that's my thoughts on this match for SummerSlam, the Fatal 4-Way match. Again, it's probably going to be announced next week. My next video, I'm probably going to be talking about what they've been doing with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins and how that could potentially lead to an IC title match at SummerSlam, which they're planting the seed. I can tell they're planting the seed for that match, and I'm loving what they're doing there. So, other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see more of this, make sure you subscribe to my channel and also like this video and comment on this video and tell me what you think of this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm James Penrose, and all I can say is, peace out, my brothers!